Hello, fellow jammers! My history with this event is long, and this is now my 9th anniversary of being involved in some form. First as a jammer, then as a site organizer, later as a regional organizer, and now proudly presenting this year's Gold Plus sponsor, HUAWEI. What jamming means to me is like-minded people enjoying each other's company whilst exploring the boundaries of the most interactive form of media known to date, also known as games. The game that you have by the end of the event is not as important as the experience you had during the weekend. In a best case scenario, you will have some awesome memories to look back on in some years, working on the dream game project of yours with people you met at a game jam. I want to share a story from me when I was organizing my first jam site in Joensuu. I went neck deep into finding people for this event because I had the will to make it the best jam that I have ever attended for all participants, and I wanted as many as possible to enjoy the event. We got around 30 people who had attended a jam before and 30 newcomers. I know a lot of newcomers tend to push themselves into a spiral of stress and crunch because there is a strict time limit. In my event, I told people to focus on these 6 things in this order to make the event as enjoyable as possible. 1. Get enough sleep. 2. Eat well and enough. 3. Meet new people. 4. Learn new things. 5. The most important. Spend more time in the sauna than developing. 6. Last but not least, make the game. First time in my jamming history, every team submitted on time and most people left the site with fulfillment, rather than feeling bad about not making the game they first intended. For obvious reasons, 2020 was different and not so great for a big chunk of us. Most people want to just forget the year even happened, because it was so bad. On a functional level, things have been quite well here in Finland, and at least I am thankful for that. These new circumstances have also brought new challenges in how we work together. Usually, during this time of the year, you are all gathered around together physically in some of the many locations that this event is being organized or has been organized. This year, we are working remotely together. Some of you might have gone together at your friend's place to work for the week. We will probably see a lot of different games than usual. Many people tend to make local co-op games during a game jam, but this year it will be hard to find enough people to play the game with in the same space. Maybe we will have an outburst of online multiplayer games this year. Who knows? If I can present one wish for the games you make this year, it would be that you think how the games you make can make us feel more connected in this very isolated time. Even if we Finns tend to enjoy our own space, we probably once every decade hope to connect with some like-minded person to sit silently with for a couple hours before we go back to voluntary social distancing. I and my colleagues at HUAWEI will also be joining the jam, making a game for the HUAWEI Mobile Services Platform, or HMS as we call it. Our goal is to show that making a game for HUAWEI App Gallery is as simple a process as doing it for any other mobile platform. Some of you might be making a mobile game during this jam, and if you feel adventurous, you can also try to make a game for the HUAWEI ecosystem. We will be available to help you with that. I and my colleague Dima will be making a game here in Finland, while our colleagues in Spain and Turkey will be joining sites in their locations. We are looking with interest what kind of games you are all making this year and hope to play as many of them after the event is over. HUAWEI App Gallery and HUAWEI Mobile Services are growing fast outside China and especially here in Europe. We now have 42 million monthly active users in Europe, having gone up by 61% year on year. But we also provide a great entrance for Western developers to the ever-growing Chinese market with over 900 million mobile internet users. To help developers navigate and successfully launch their apps in China, HUAWEI offers overseas developers all-rounded assistance from policy consulting, product localization to user acquisition and monetization. App Gallery is available in more than 170 countries with over 530 million monthly active users globally. From January to September 2020, the total downloads from App Gallery reached 384.4 billion, and HUAWEI partnered with 2.3 million developers across the globe. In Europe, we have 100,000 developers on our HMS platform, with gaming one of the fastest growing categories on App Gallery. In fact, We're so excited about gaming that we've just revamped our app gallery user experience to give gaming its own prime positioning in the store. We from Huawei wish you all a great beginning of the year and a great Finnish Game Jam 2021. Remember to sleep, eat, have fun, and last but not least, look after each other. Thank you. Joo.